Mankweng Hospital in Limpopo will appear in the local court today. 24-year-old Shongile Nkwashu started an internship at the hospital at the beginning of this month. SABC reporter Lutendo Bobodi is live for us in the area. Lutendo, very good morning to you. What are you witnessing there this morning?
Thank you, Blaine. Again, I'll say there's nothing good about this morning. You remember last year, 2019, we closed the year on a very tragic note when we reported about the outrageous murder of Precious Ramabulana, who was murdered in somewhere in Matox. And now there is just 20 days into the new year, 2020, we witness or we hear of the brutal murder of Shongile Nkwashu, an intern doctor at Mankweng, who was allegedly murdered by her lover or her boyfriend on Sunday. And yeah, of course, this is very tragic. Looking into the young life like that, only 24 being taken, a crown jewel of a family, a crown jewel of a community, and a crown jewel of South Africa as a medical doctor. Just this morning, the Department of Health has issued a campaign, Justice for Pretty Nkwashu campaign, and for now I'm going to be joined by MEC of Health, who will give us more on that, and later on we'll talk about the court proceedings. MEC, Dr. Popiramathuba, just this morning you issued a Justice for Pretty Nkwashu campaign. Just talk to us about it.
Good morning, and to all the viewers at home. When we visited the family on Monday, there was one request that the mother, who was sobbing at that time, she had made to say, my daughter is gone, but I'm asking you, MEC, I'm pleading to you as a woman, as a mother, can you make sure that there is justice for my Shongi? Yesterday, when we visited the family again with the Minister of Health, the chief, the community of Mayepu, when the minister, after they've addressed them, they requested the minister and say, Minister, we have seen that, yes, our daughter is gone, but we're appealing to you as government, make sure that there is justice for Shongi. Now we are asking the people of South Africa, we are saying join us in this particular campaign to make sure that the people of Mayepu village, who had a jewel, who had the only doctor in that particular village, they had somebody that they can show their daughters and their sons to look up to say it's possible. Even if you grow up in this particular dusty streets, even if you have gone to school barefooted, you can make it in life. You can become a doctor. And this doctor's life was just taken away by someone who is useless in life, somebody who is not even adding any value to some of us, with due respect. Shongi's life was about saving lives. Shongi's life had impact to thousands of lives. Her career was blossom. She was still going to grow up in the medical fraternity. She was still going maybe to specialize, maybe to do any. Her future was bright. She was so young, for goodness sake. She did not deserve to die in this manner.
And just you as a politician, as a woman, or as a mother, how do you feel personally?
I'm devastated. I take this personally. I take this personally because indeed I am a mother. I have got so much to share with Shongi. I'm a mother. I'm a woman. I've got daughters like her. I went through medical school. I know the pain of studying. I know what is it when I know how excited my father was during my graduation day. I know how excited my mother. I know the community of Mashamba were just saying, wow, we have got a doctor now today. I know what this community is going through today. To say finally, when they say they were still going to go to a graduation ceremony, by the way, on the somewhere around May at the Sefako Makgato University. Now, when other parents will be ululating, what will be the Nkwashu family doing? What are they going to do? Just to go and collect a certificate, and the owner will no longer be with us. So it is quite painful. And of course, not only focusing to her as a doctor alone, to say how many more women, how many more young, beautiful, intelligent women with future are we going to allow as a nation to have their lives to be cut short like this? How many other women? Who is next? As I've said to you, I'm also a mother to daughters. will my daughter be next? Will your daughter be next? If you don't stand up and make sure we stop this barbaric act, if you make sure as a society, what type of boys are we raising? Are we raising monsters? What are we doing as South Africans? I'm really devastated. I can tell you, this is personal to me. I can tell you, I have lost a friend when we were doing community service who is a doctor, same way as Shongile. And I'm saying to families at home, stop this thing of saying you can resolve domestic violence through a negotiation. There is no arbitration. There's no negotiations in domestic violence. Anyone who beats a woman, anyone who assaults a woman deserves to be locked up in jail, because that club is going to end up in a grave.
Thank you so much. We very much appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much, Blaine. It's very emotional, as you can see. She's not alone. There's a lot of people here supporting the family, trying to put pressure on the magistrate court to take what they think will be the right decision that will bring justice for Pretty Nkwashu. We understand that the court proceedings will start around 10 o'clock. They're still going through a certain process. We hear that they're still waiting for a medical form, and we're sure we are going to give you more update from that.
Yes, no doubt. Strong sentiments coming from your interview there. No negotiations in domestic violence. We will catch up with you, Lutendo, a little later on to get an update. Thank you very much indeed for your reporting, Lutendo Bobodi there.